batch.
Well, I certainly admire someone who gets their shopping done early.
Well, the spirit of Christmas is giving. I buy early so I can give early. That way others have time to reciprocate. Then they get a chance to enjoy giving.
Oh, I see. Well, I love to give, too, but this year I just can't afford to be extravagant. Usually I get so carried away with the Christmas spirit that by New Year's I can't even pay my bills.
I can vouch for that.
Well, this year I'm really cutting down. I'm just going to get a little tree, you know, one of those little ones that sits on a table. Last year I got a great big tree. Cost me $20.
I wouldn't pay $20 for a tree if Tarzan and Jane were living in it.
Well, you see, except for the children, I'm not even giving any gifts this year. I'm really cutting down.
Well, I'm proud of your decision not to be extravagant. You know, working for the bank has been a good influence. Some of its conservatism has rubbed off on you.
Yeah, I wish some of its money would.
Here, now, we'll have none of that.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Oh, yes. Oh, and Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir?
I would like you to put the names from those packages on these Christmas gift cards.
Yes.
For you to correspond with those.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and Mr. Mooney, since we're on the, you know, we're talking about Christmas presents, I'm not going to be able to give you anything this year, so please, please don't embarrass me and give me anything.
Well, all right. In that case, yes.
Oh, you already bought me something?
Well, I'm sure it can be returned.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Mooney?
Well, what's the difference? You're not getting it.
Oh, but it's such a pretty package. Won't you just give me a hint?
No.
Just one little hint?
All right. It's a hand-knit sweater imported from Italy.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, you shouldn't have.
I'm not.
Oh, well, nevertheless, it's the thought that counts, and that was pretty good thinking.
And now, if you don't mind, would you get busy with those cards, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
Now, remember, each one of these packages has a slip of paper with the name of the person it goes to.
Yes.
Now, I want you to put the name on a gift card.
Yes.
Then put the corresponding card on the corresponding package.
Yes.
Now, do you understand that?
A 10-year-old child could understand that.
Well, I don't have a 10-year-old child. I had to settle for you. It's the season to be jolly. Mrs. Carmichael?
Just fine.
Mrs. Carmichael! What have you done?
I was just doing what you told me to do.
Not that way! Now how will we know which card goes on which package?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, their names are right here, and you know what you got them.
But I don't know what's in the packages. Why, I can't tell my Aunt Clara's umbrella from my nephew's baseball bat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aunt Clara would look pretty silly standing out in the rain holding up a baseball bat.
I don't know why you have to raise your voice like that. I'm not mad at you. If you'd always holler at me, I wouldn't make so many mistakes. I don't know. You should holler at people anyway, especially at this time of year. You should have goodwill towards your fellow man, even if he's a woman.
I guess you're right, Mrs. Carmichael. I know at times I get quick-tempered and I holler when maybe it would be better to explain things quietly, to reason with you constructively. I know you try.
Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes?
I want you to take this.
Oh, thank you.
Back to the store and get a refund. And with the money, you will buy enough ribbon and wrapping paper to redo all of those packages.
Yes, sir.
And Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes?
you are very lucky that I don't know which package the baseball bat is in.
May I help you?
Oh, yes, I'm looking for a Christmas tree.
What size?
Well, this year I've decided to get a small tree, something small enough to put on a table.
Well, these small trees are very popular.
Uh-huh.
They come in all the pastel colors.
Yeah, I'll say they do.
We can spray them in any color.
Well, could you spray one green so it'll look like a Christmas tree?
This must be your first Christmas in Hollywood.
Yes, it is.
Well, the small green trees are right over here.
Oh,
Right through there.
right here?
That's it. There they are.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Oh, it's nice, but it's awfully small.
But you said you wanted a small tree.
Yeah, well, I know, but after you've been used to a big tree, a small tree just doesn't seem to say Merry Christmas.
But you said you wanted a small tree.
Yeah, I know, I do, but not too small. I'd like a tree that's small enough to put on a table, but tall enough to reach the ceiling. Sort of half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah, half table, half tree.
How tall is your ceiling?
Oh, dear, I'm not very good at judging heights. Let's see, how tall are you?
Well, I'm about 5'4".
Would you mind getting up on that box over there? Yes, please. I just want to get an idea.
Up on that?
Yes, please. Could you stand a little straighter, please? Gee, it's hard to get an idea like this. Would you mind spreading your branches?
Spreading my what?
Spreading your branches. You know, spread your arms out like a little Christmas tree.
Okay, then.
Oh, that looks better. Oh, yeah, make it a little full. Give a little fullness. Spread your little branches.
My little branches?
Yeah, your fingers. Your fingers. That's right. I don't know, you still look a little bare. Of course, this is without ornaments and everything.
Well, maybe you'd like to throw some tinsel on it.
No, you look just fine. Oh, there's just one thing more. Would you put this up on your head? Just want to get an idea of the height. Yeah. Now spread your branches. Oh, yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Gee, you make a wonderful tree.
Oh, please, not in front of the dog. Lady,
Yeah.
what you want is a medium tree. Now, they're right over here.
A medium?
Yes, medium. Now, here's a nice full tree.
Yes, it's nice, but I guess I'm spoiled from the big trees we have back home. It's very nice, but it just doesn't say Merry Christmas.
Well, none of our trees talk.
Well, maybe something a bit bigger. Oh, now there's a tree that says Merry Christmas. Oh,
You started a small tree, you said.
yeah, I know I did, but how much is this tree?
Oh, these run about $20, but this is our display sample.
Yeah, but it is for sale now, isn't it?
But, lady, you can't... Okay, lady. Charlie!
It's just...
Yeah, boss.
This lady wants this tree. Now, how long will it take you to get all those ornaments off?
But, boss, it took me an hour to get them on.
I want to get rid of it. I want to satisfy this customer.
Okay.
Oh, just you. Oh, I just love that tree. I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but I've always been like a kid about Christmas. I just love it.
Is there anything else, lady?
Well, yes, I could use a wreath for my door.
Oh, right over here. I've got wreaths here.
Okay.
Wreaths and candy canes and pine cone clusters.
Oh, yes, they're all so beautiful. Gee, I love them. I'm still a little girl about Christmas.
I used to like Christmas, too.
What was that?
I say I like Christmas, too.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, this is mistletoe.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, you want some mistletoe, huh?
No. I'm a widow and I live alone. I don't have anyone to mistle with. But I will take one of those wreaths.
Oh, good.
That's a pretty one.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, lady. Your tree is ready.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, dear. Now that I see it without the ornaments, it doesn't look quite the same. Well, I guess by the time I decorate, how much is it?
Well, the tree will be $15.
Uh-huh.
And then the wreath...
Oh, I didn't see that tree. Now, there's a tree that really says Merry Christmas.
Now they're all talking.
Oh, this is a beauty. How much is it?
Oh, lady, take that for $15. Now throw the wreath in.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
And it'll be $1 for delivery.
Oh, well, I've already spent more than I intended to, so I'll just take it right along with me.
Oh, lady, are you sure you can manage it?
Oh, sure. Yep, don't worry about a thing. I've done this many, many times, and for years, I've always taken care of all the trees that we ever had. Oh, I'm afraid I tipped over that little tree. Come in, the door's open.
Where are you, Mrs. Carmichael?
I'm over here under the Christmas tree.
Oh, what a lovely sight.
Thank you.
I wish I could gift wrap you and give you away for Christmas.
Oh, now you don't mean that, Mr. Mooney, especially this time of year.
Now then, why did you ask me to drop by?
Well, for one thing, I wanted you to see my beautiful Christmas tree.
I also see you kept your word about getting a small tree. What kind of a small tree is that? A redwood?
Well, I just couldn't seem to find a small tree that said Merry Christmas. I realize that tree's a little extravagant, but you have to admit it does say Merry Christmas.
And a bankrupt New Year. I thought you weren't going to give gifts this year.
Oh, I wasn't, but a big tree like that looks so bare without any presents under it.
Oh, now I know why you asked me to stop by. It's the Christmas season, and once again you have gone for broke and made it. And now I suppose you want a loan from the bank.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I want you to loan me the bank.
Loan you the bank?
Uh-huh.
Good heavens, you didn't get in that deep.
Oh, no. I don't want anything for myself. I just want to bring some boys from Jerry's school into your bank to sing Christmas carols.
What?
Christmas isn't Christmas without carolers. Remember back in Danfield, I used to bring the little fellows around every year?
I remember.
Well, now, whether you like this or not, my boys always raised a lot of money for our Christmas charity.
Well, granted, it was for a good cause, but out here, it's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
I am not the manager of this bank. I am new here, and I'd like to get old here. So, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, but Mr. Mooney, really, you should hear them. They've been rehearsing all week. They're so good. If you could just... They're just... Hi, darling. Hi, fellas. Hi, Mr. Mooney. I want you to meet some of our carolers. This is Barry, Newton, and Malcolm. Fellas, Mr. Mooney's the man who is going to let us sing in his bank.
Will you stop calling it my bank?
Well, whether it's your bank or not, you could put in a good word for it.
All right, I'll put in a good word, and the word is no. Oh, goodbye. Excuse me.
Mr. Mooney.
Hey, mister, you forgot your hat.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Malcolm.
I was fixing my bicycle.
He just got a little grease on him.
He's got enough grease on him to swim the English Channel. Goodbye.
Malcolm. Oh, hello, boys. Stanley, didn't you forget to take off your skates?
I lost my skate key.
Oh, not again. Oh, Bruce, Lenny, Lester, Steve, and Stanley. This is Mr. Mooney, who is...
Just leaving. Step aside, youngster.
Oh,
Take an
now,
aisle,
please,
please.
Mr. Mooney, before you go.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Mr. Mooney, this is Walter, Jeff, Nelson, Homer, Lloyd, Linda...
I don't care if they're Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Rudolph the greasy-nosed reindeer. Now, you tell your mob to disperse. I'm getting out of here if I have to use tear gas.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, you can't turn us down. Just look at their little faces.
I will not be intimidated.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, it would mean so much to the boys. And you know, it is our duty as citizens to encourage these boys to have healthy activities to keep them off the street.
Right now, they're keeping me off the street.
Mr. Mooney, carolers singing in your bank for charity will create a lot of goodwill.
Mrs. Carmichael, I wish you would stop making me feel like Scrooge. Now, back in Danfield, a bunch of kids singing in a bank was fine. But we are in a big city now. Danfield was a little town.
Well, so was Bethlehem.
What has Bethlehem got to do with Christmas carols and the You baffle me, Mrs. Carmichael. I know I'm smarter than you are, but I could never win an argument.
You mean you will put in a good word for us?
Well, I think I can get the bank to see it our way.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney. Hey, fellas, let's hear it for Mr. Mooney.
Praise the Dollar Bell, oh, praise the Dollar Bell, oh, praise the Dollar Bell,
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying, 4 golden.
All right, hold it. Barry and Newton, come here. Now, one of you was saying 6 geese a-laying when you should have been saying 7 swans a-swimming.
He said 6 geese a-laying. I did not. It was you that got mixed up. It was not. It was two.
Now.
Let me see you prove it. Oh,
Now, none of that. Now, that was entirely uncalled for, Barry. We're going to have to separate you two boys. Now, you stand there. You get up and change places with little Malcolm.
Okay.
Come on, Malcolm. You come down here now. Stand right here. Malcolm. Where's Malcolm? Malcolm? Where is Malcolm?
He was here a minute ago.
Well, now, this is ridiculous. Now, this is no time to play games, Malcolm. This is serious business. Malcolm, come in. Malcolm!
Yes?
Well, where have you been?
Outside.
I didn't see you leave the room.
I fell out the window.
Oh!
I'm okay.
Oh, good heavens. Close that window. And be careful. Oh, Malcolm, now you stay right here where I can see you. Good heavens. Now, let's make sure we're all here. If there are any boys who aren't here, will they please raise their hands?
What did you say, Mom?
Oh, well, I guess they're all here. Now, look, boys. I know the lyrics to this song gets more and more difficult as you go along. Some of you are saying 6 geese a-laying when you should be saying 7 swans a-swimming. So I'll cue you. Now you watch me. This is geese a-laying, and this is swans a-swimming. Now let's take it from the 7th day of Christmas. Everybody. Okay, now 1, 2, 3.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 4 golden wrens, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves,
And a partridge in a pear tree.
come here. Now, what's happened? You started out a bass, you wound up a soprano.
I can't help it, Mrs. Carmichael. It just goes like that.
Oh, dear. Well, now, why don't you try to do what I told you to do? Think low.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, dear, what am I going to do? We've got to have a bass for the choir. We can't go on.
Anybody home?
Mr. Mooney, would you repeat what you just said?
All I said was, anybody home?
Fellas, our troubles are over. We found our bass. Let's hear it for Mr. Mooney.
Ring the jolly bell, oh, ring the jolly bell, oh, ring the jolly bell, oh, there's nobody standing on. Turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a laying, boy, bull, and 3 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids of milk and 6 geese a laying, 5
Sorry, boys. We got a little mixed up. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Boys, now you watch me, and I'll help you through the lyric with the cues. Now, remember. Now, we'll start with the 8th day of Christmas. All right, now, everybody. I'm terribly sorry. Forgive us. On the 8th day of Christmas. 1, 2, 3.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids of milk and 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milk and 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 red hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Partridge in a pear
Merry Christmas, everybody. Since I'm only human and you're so divine. Oh, he's not divine. Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, hi, Mary Jane. Yes, that was me you saw coming home in a bathrobe at 5 o'clock this morning. You mean, where had I been? I've been running up and down the street looking for Mr. Mooney's dog. Yes, he left Nelson with me when he went out of town. When I let Nelson out after dinner last night, he ran away. I put an ad in the paper last night. Oh, I just better find that dog before Mr. Mooney gets back. No, he won't fire me. He'll kill me. It's blast off time.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Carmichael.
Hi, Mr. Mooney. How was your trip?
Oh, I enjoyed myself immensely. You know, no matter how many years you work in a bank, there's always something exciting about a foreclosure. Yes, especially when you've gotten back most of your original investment.
Well, I'm so glad to see that you're in such a divine mood.
Oh, never felt better, never better.
That's good, good.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes?
I see you've done it again.
What, sir?
Would you explain this, please?
Oh, this is an application for a loan.
I know it's a loan application. What puzzles me is, why is it whenever I go away and someone comes in here for a loan, you always wind up as a character reference?
Well, I just like to help people, I guess, and Mr. Morton of the Morton Record Company seemed like such a nice man, and he said all he needs is just one hit record, and then he'll be right back on top again.
Well, I admire your idea of conducting your own war on poverty. But not with the bank's ammunition.
Yes, Mr. Cheever would like you to see these contracts.
Mrs. Carmichael, before I dig into all this work that's piled up here, I'd like to go to your apartment, pick up my dog, and take him home.
Mr. Mooney, I don't think we ought to go get him now.
Why not?
Well, when I left the house this morning, he was still asleep.
Oh, I hope he's not ill.
No. I let him stay up and watch the Late Late Show.
You shouldn't have done that.
Well, it was Lassie. Oh, he loves Lassie. I just couldn't help giving in to him. You know what happens when he looks at you with those big brown eyes.
Oh, I do. Oh, I've missed him so. You've no idea how anxious I am to see him again.
Me too. I've grown very fond of Nelson, and I look forward to seeing him.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, by the way.
What?
I hope you haven't mentioned a single word about my getting back today.
To whom?
To Nelson. When I walk into your apartment, I want it to be a complete surprise.
Oh, well, it'll be a surprise, all right. But before we go to pick up Nelson, don't you think that you ought to let Mr. Cheever know that you're back? There's been an awful lot of business while you've been gone,
that's a good
big
idea.
deals are coming up.
You know, Mrs. Carmichael, you're developing into a very dependable secretary.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and I want you to accept this little $20 gift for taking such good care of my dog.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney, but I wouldn't feel right accepting that.
Now, Nelson and I want you to have it. Yes. Now I'll tell Mr. Cheever that I'm back. Never mind. I'll get it. Hello. You're calling in reference to what? Oh, well, I'll let you talk to Mrs. Carmichael. She's right here. Somebody calling about a lost dog.
Hello? Oh, yes. Yes, a black and white sheepdog. Yes, that's him. Oh, I'm so glad you found him.
A lost dog!
It's all right. He's been found.
What?
No, don't get excited. Where did you say the dog is? Shady Acres Farm, Canoga Park. Thank you. I'll get out there right away.
You bet you'll get out there right away. Mrs. Carmichael, if anything has happened to that dog...
Nothing has.
Hey, Mrs. Carmichael!
I know.
Maybe we'll rag and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. Oh, we'll maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load side by side. Head through all kinds of weather. Now, what if a sky should fall? As long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all when they've all had their quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started, traveling along, singing a song, side by
Mr. Newton?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm Lucy Carmichael. I put the
hi.
ad in the paper about the dog.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Nelson! Here, Nelson. Here, Nelson. Is this your dog, ma'am?
Oh, it sure is. Oh, and am I glad to see him. Oh, how'd you know his name was Nelson?
Well, I saw the owner's name on his collar there, and it said Theodore J. Mooney. So then I began to figure, what would a gentleman with a name like Theodore J. Mooney name his dog? And when he didn't answer to Hubert or Calvin, I tried Nelson.
That is amazing. You have what they call extrasensory perception.
Well, folks around here just call it plain horse sense.
I didn't think horses were that smart.
Well, I bet you never heard of two horses running into each other on the freeway.
No, I haven't.
I think this world would be better off with less horsepower and more horse sense.
Here, here now. Tell me, where did you find Nelson?
Oh, in town. I was coming out of the hardware store, and he was just sitting there, and we got talking about the weather.
You what?
Well, actually, ma'am, I did most of the talking. I happened to mention how hot it was, and he looked awful thirsty, so I gave him some water, and he must have followed me home.
Well, he certainly seems to like you.
Well, animals and me kind of take to each other.
Yeah, I can see that. I hope I don't have any trouble getting him out of here.
Well, if you do have any trouble, ma'am, I tell you what you do. Just sing to him, because he loves singing.
That's funny. I was singing the night he ran away. Well, I better get him back to Mr. Mooney.
Ma'am, if you could, just wait a minute, because Nelson hasn't finished his lunch yet.
Oh, okay, but then I'll have to get going.
Okay, come on, Nelson. Here we go. Yeah, here comes your lunch. Go ahead and finish it now. Just enjoy it there.
I hope you forgive Nelson if he just eats and runs.
Oh, yeah. How about you, ma'am? Would you care, sir, for some homemade oatmeal cookies and fresh milk?
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay.
Oh, these are wonderful.
Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I haven't had fresh milk like this since I was a little girl on my grandmother's farm.
Ma'am, the cookies will taste better if you just dunk them right in the milk.
Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, delicious. Delicious.
I don't know why people frown on dunking, because the cookies and milk are going to get together anyway. Thank you, girls. The cows like a little joke once in a while, too.
You mean to tell me that they understand what you're saying?
Well, they seem to know when I'm... Oh, now, come on, girls. It wasn't that funny. They're just trying to remind me that it's milking time. Would you excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, sure. I think I'm sitting on your milking stool.
Oh, no, ma'am. That's all right, because we have automatic milkers here.
Oh.
Are you ready, Bessie? Give her all you got. That milking machine has a pretty good beat, huh, ma'am?
Sure has. Oh, what's the guitar for?
Well, music makes cows give more milk.
Does?
Seems to. Ma'am, I could use that milking stool right now.
Oh, what for?
Well, I always prop my foot up on the milking stool when I play my guitar.
Oh. What are you going to sing? Down by the old milk stream?
That was a good one, huh, Bessie? Yeah. Now, I'm going to sing one of Bessie's favorite songs.
Okay.
Okay. My daddy gave a calf to me for a Christmas present once. I picked a little heifer out, 'cause both of us were runts. She never had no sense, but she grew up all right somehow. And when it comes to giving milk, she's an educated cow. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gets pasteurized, at night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. I took her to a county fair to try to win a prize. She knew just what was going on, I saw it in her eyes. The contest made her nervous, she tried so hard to plead. And when I tried to milk her, all I got was Scottish cheese. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, she gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gets pasteurized, at night she gets homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows. I planted me a tater patch to try to earn some dough, to take a short vacation with some city folks I know. No one would milk that cow, no matter how hard I nagged. So Pa took my vacation, leaving me to hold the bag. With Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows, gives more milk than any law allows. In the morning she gets pasteurized, at night she gives homogenized. Bessie the heifer, the queen of all the cows.
Oh, that is the cutest song I ever heard. And you know you have a very wonderful voice.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Gee, I have got to tell Mr. Morton about your platter potential.
Tell who about my what?
Mr. Morton, he's the president of the Morton Record Company, and he's looking for a new recording star, somebody just like you.
Oh, no, ma'am, I couldn't do anything.
Now, you've got a wonderful voice, and you shouldn't let it go to waste. I'm going to ask him to come over here right now. Could I use the phone someplace?
Well, yes, ma'am, there's one right on the other side of that post.
Right down here?
Right here, ma'am.
Right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe I ought to send a message. Pardon me, please.
The world still is the same. You'll never change it. As long as the stars shine up above, you're nobody until somebody loves you. Find yourself somebody. Hey, look about and find somebody. Find yourself somebody to love.
How about that, Mr. Morton?
He's sensational. He's even better than that. He's good.
I told you. How do you like him, Mr. Mooney?
Well, I thought the boy was quite good, and I appreciate his finding my dog. But why did you have to drag me all the way out here to this Noah's Ark?
I wanted to get you together with Mr. Morton since his record company needs a loan. I thought if you heard the boy sing, you'd know it was a good risk.
Banks don't take risks, they take collateral. You cannot assume that a pair of teenage tonsils is collateral.
Yeah, well, look, Mr. Mooney.
Never mind, Mrs. Carmichael. With this kid's talent, they'll all want to swing with some loot for a piece of the action.
They will?
Well, his first record will make over $500,000.
$500,000?
He's got the greatest new gimmick in years.
What's that?
He can sing. Son, have you ever sung in front of an audience?
Well, only once.
When was that?
Just now.
Beautiful. A complete unknown. Just what the public loves. This kid's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Morton.
Yes, Mr.
Although the bank is somewhat reluctant to make a loan to a business as capricious as a record company, I see no reason why I couldn't personally invest in your gold mine, your protege.
Mr. Mooney, I feel awkward accepting a loan from someone who doesn't understand the music business.
Oh, well, now, just because I'm a banker doesn't mean I'm so square I couldn't swing with a little loot for a piece of the action.
Mr. Mooney, to finance a recording would cost about 10 big ones.
10 big ones?
10,000.
Ooh, yeah. Well, 10 big ones coming up.
Wayne, did you hear that? Isn't that wonderful? Mr. Mooney's buying a piece of you.
Well, I just hope he gets a piece that sings.
Hello, Wayne.
Oh, hi, Miss Carmichael.
My, you look nice.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I'm about as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Now you just relax. Just pretend you're singing to your cows back home in your barn.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
Hiya, son. Are you ready?
I reckon I'm about as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Here's the mic. Now you just sing out.
Okay.
Now, Wayne, before we start, we're going to give you a little arpeggio.
Oh, you better not do that, Mr. Morton.
Why not?
'Cause I'm still a minor.
Wayne, an arpeggio is a musical introduction.
Oh,
Then you come in on the downbeat.
on the downbeat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Hit it, fellas. Hold it. Why didn't you come in on the downbeat?
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes?
Mr. Morton, instead of giving him a downbeat, couldn't you just make a noise like a milking machine?
A milking machine?
Yeah, you see, back in the barn, when he sings to the cows, he turns on a milking machine, and it has a real good beat.
Mr. Carmichael, sit down. Mr.
No, but
Carmichael.
that's it. What else?
Just sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down.
Well, relax. Take it easy. All right. Hit it, fellas. Try it again.
Maybe king may possess the world and its gold. That gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world's still the same. You'll never change it.
Cut it. Wayne, would you mind explaining what this is?
Oh, well, I always put my foot up on the milking stool when I play the guitar.
I don't mind a singer having mannerisms, but you're playing charades.
Mr. Morton, what difference does it make what he does with his hands and his feet? He's making a record. Nobody will see him.
There'll be disc jockeys here tonight. You want them to think he's some kind of a nut?
Oh, well, just tell them to close their eyes and listen.
Oh, it's no use, ma'am. I ain't gonna be able to sing tonight.
What do you mean you can't
Wayne.
sing tonight?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Morton, but everything is so strange to me here. I feel about as much at home as a porcupine in a balloon factory.
A porcupine in a balloon factory. That's funny. That is funny.
That is about as funny as a hole in a parachute. Now look, Mr. Morton, let's forget the whole thing. Just give me back my $10,000 now.
What $10,000? How do you think I hired these musicians? Rented this studio, flying disc jockeys in from all over the country.
Mrs. Carmichael, you're the cause of this.
Oh, I was only trying to help somebody.
Help somebody. You probably helped saddle General Custer's horse.
Look, Wayne's just a little nervous now. He'll be all right.
No, I won't.
You see?
Oh, if he doesn't sing tonight, I'll be ruined.
You'll be ruined. I'm the one who's losing 10 big ones.
Mr. Mooney, wait a minute. Oh, dear. Wayne, now look. It's still 2 hours before the disc jockeys get here. If I go out to your farm and I get your boots and your hat, and your blue jeans and your guitar and anything else I could find, would that make you feel more comfortable?
Well, yes, ma'am. That might make me feel better.
Oh, that's the spirit. Now you keep on rehearsing and I'll be right back.
Oh, ma'am.
Yeah?
Ma'am, don't forget my milking
No, I won't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the gang's all here now.
Wonderful.
There's your milking stool.
Thank you, ma'am.
And here's your guitar.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you just sing out, boy.
Okay, I'll try. Here we go.
No, well, could I take a message? She ought to be back in a few minutes. Uh-huh. Well, okay. Oh, Mr. Mooney, I didn't see you come back in.
Well, now you can pretend that you didn't see me go back out either.
Oh, leaving before quitting time? Shame on Mr. Mooney. Shame on Mr. Mooney.
Hey, knock it off, Mrs. Carmichael. Since you came to work here, I can't get away with a thing.
Oh, I wouldn't snitch on you. Where are you going?
None of your business.
Why can't you tell me where you're going?
Because it's my little hideaway. An oasis away from home. Just 2 hours on the freeway, and there it is. Remote, secluded, spectacular, and smog-free.
Well, your own little hideaway.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the place?
That is top secret.
Well, if anything important comes up, I can always find out where you are from your wife.
No, you can't, because that's who I'm hiding away from.
Mr. Mooney's office. Oh, hi, Mary Jane. No, I can talk. Captain Bligh just left. What? Oh, I can leave any time now. You know the old saying, when the cat's away, the mice quit early. Yeah, see you later. What? Turn that thing off. I can't hear anything. Now, what do you want?
I was told to pick up the Wilcox escrow papers and be sure they were signed by Mr. Mooney.
Wilcox escrow papers. Oh, yeah, here they are. Oh, good heavens. Mr. Mooney forgot to sign them.
Oh, boy, is he in a jam.
Not half as much as I am. I forgot to give them to him. Maybe I can catch him.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I just saw him drive out the parking lot.
Oh, dear.
Where was he going?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. All I know is that it's someplace just 2 hours on the freeway.
Here's a newspaper. Let's check the resort section.
That's a good idea. Wouldn't be in this first part, would it? Help wanted. I better say that. I might need them. Here it is. Here's some. Now, this is the Tyrol room, the Roundup. No, that's right over here. That's Spanish Hacienda, Lazy Days. Oh, here's one. Only 2 hours from town. Fun and frolic in nature's wonderland. Enjoy golf, tennis, and horseback riding. Shady Nook Nudist Colony.
You think he went to a nudist colony?
Oh, not Mr. Mooney. He used to blush when he watched Naked City. See, now, we gotta find something that's just 2 hours from town.
Well, I'd love to stay and help you, but I got work to do.
Okay.
Just 2 hours from town on the freeway.
Hold it!
An oasis away from home. It's the Tumbleweed Inn at Indian Rock. Remote, secluded, and smog-free.
Those are the exact words Mr. Mooney used.
Get a pen and write down the address.
Okay. Indian Weed Inn in Tumble Rock.
Remember, folks, it's not to be confused with the Indian Weed Inn in Tumble Rock. This is the Tumbleweed Inn in Indian Rock.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome at the Tumbleweed Inn anytime.
Well, howdy, Marm. I'm Tex Critter, the social director here. If you're planning to stay, just put your X right there.
Oh, no, I'm just looking for Mr. Mooney.
Mooney?
Mr.
Mooney.
Theodore J. Mooney. He's kind of stocky and dark, has a mustache, and never smiles, stern and dignified.
Oh, you mean Hopalong.
Hopalong?
Yeah, he just checked in. He should be moseying around here someplace. There he is now. Hello, Hoppy.
Oh, Mr. Mooney!
How did you find me?
Well, now, Mr. Mooney, I just moseyed in off the freeway.
Mrs. Carmichael, where you're concerned, the word is nosy, not mosey.
You don't understand. I had to find you. You left the bank without signing the Wilcox papers.
Good heavens, the Wilcox papers?
Yes, and they're very important.
Oh, well, of course, a slip-up like that could cost me my job.
I know.
Yeah, well, give me the papers.
I
I'll
have
sign them. Okay. Have you got a pen?
Yes, I have everything.
Yes.
Here.
Thank you.
Everything but the papers.
Don't tell me you left them at the bank.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was in such a hurry, Mr. Mooney. I must have left them on my desk.
But they have to be out tonight.
I know. I'll call Herbie. I'll have him bring them out here.
All right, that's right. That'll take a couple of hours.
Yeah, but...
I have a spirited Mustang outside. I'm going to hit the trail.
Okay.
And you stay here and get those papers to me just as soon as you can.
Oh, you know I will.
Oh, I know
you know
will.
I will. I'm terribly sorry.
Here, where are you two varmints going?
Don't worry, we'll be back in plenty of time, Mr. Critter.
Come back here.
We just wanted to check out our oil well again.
Aye, doggies, you two young braves have been messing around with that oil well all summer. You ain't found enough oil in it to wet a dipstick.
Tex, if it comes in, it'll pay our way through college. And we sure don't make enough around here for that.
Never mind that. All right, go ahead. But be sure and be back in time for the ceremonial dance.
Honest Injun will be there on time, in full costume, in war paint, the whole bit.
Hey, wait a minute. By the way, why don't you do something different than the war dance?
Why? The tourists always enjoy the war dance.
Well, how come you never do the rain dance?
Are you kidding? We can't do the rain dance. That's sacred to our tribe. That's one tradition they won't let us fool around with. As my father says, Nakawa waki shashoni tekiyabaki.
Well, what does that mean?
Beats me. I never did dig that language.
Now look, there's one thing I don't understand. Your father is the chief, and your father is the medicine man. How come two sharp college kids like you can't talk them into changing their customs?
Tex, you know how the old boys are. They're orthodox.
Yeah, well, all right. I don't want you to come around the hotel looking like this. When you're around the guests, I want you to look like Indians and talk like Indians.
We understand. We got to keep 'em public image.
Ugh!
Let's go, Dick.
All right. Come on, you nature lovers. Time for the hike. Move out now. Say, what about you, little maverick? Ain't you coming along with old Uncle Tex?
Well, no, thanks. I'm waiting for some very important papers. They're coming out by messenger.
Oh, well, now that's too bad, because you're going to miss all the fun.
Well, thanks, anyway.
All right. Get 'em up and move 'em out! All right there. On the hike, all of you. Let's go. Rusty Daisy! All right. Get 'em up and move 'em out! On here now. Don't straggle. The wolves will cut you out of the herd. That's it. Come along here now. Now circle up here for a minute. I got a little story to tell you. That's it. Come around, gather around here. That's right. Hunker down and be comfy. Now, this is a Joshua tree, and there's a real romantic story behind it. You know all about the birds and the bees. Well, this is a love triangle between two Joshua trees and a little bee called the Joshua Tree Bee. See, the Joshua trees depend on this little bee to carry the pollen from one to the other. You know, it makes me feel poetic. Where would the Joshua Tree be without the Joshua Tree Bee? Well, let's move along here. Now, wait a minute. You want to look out for souvenirs here. This place is loaded with Indians around here, and if you keep a sharp eye out, you might find some old arrowheads or other bits of remnants of the tribe.
Are there still Indians around here?
Oh, yeah, quite a few.
Well, are they hostile?
No, they're Cheyenne. Yeah. and move about! Well, howdy there, little lady. Decided to join us after all, huh?
No, I'm just looking for my boss. I finally got those papers that he's supposed to sign. Have you seen Mr. Mooney?
Mooney.
Hop along.
Oh, Hockey. He went that way. Get him up and move him out!
Sons too busy to join fathers?
No, Father. It's just that Vince and I were going to go over...
My son not named Vince. Him named Wolf with nose like anteater. Do you know steak too?
No, my father. You see, I was going over the oil well with Dick, and then...
My son not named Dick. Call him by Indian name.
Sorry. I was going over to the oil well with Running Bear, who smelled like skunk.
You waste much time on white man's ways.
Well, we're the younger generation.
Younger generation, phooey.
May the Great Spirit forgive us for sending our sons to college.
Father, I'm following your footsteps. I'm going to college to study medicine.
Me no need college to be medicine man, and me know many things.
What you learn in white man's medicine college?
We're studying to be psychiatrists.
Oh, psychiatrist. What's a psychiatrist?
No. What psychiatrist?
Well, it's sort of a head shrinker.
Oh, that's good. Me any fucking you know hundo here through a window.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said head shrinkers run in the family. Come on, let's go. Bye, Dad.
So long, Pop.
Oh, there go my son, the head shrinker.
Come, we dance some more.
No, dance no good. No sign from rain goddess, and my feet, they kill me.
Well, then me practice with tomahawk and chase all evil spirits.
Me always root for Indian to win on Late Show. Me love Indian. Me hate John Wayne.
What you want, white squaw with fire in hair?
Well, me lost. How do I get 'em back to pale-face big wigwam with many room?
Oh, the hotel. Where you just follow the shadow of the flying arrow, and you come to grave of all water. Follow grave of all water. Follow grave of all water. Rest.
Why do I rest?
My feet are killing me. You go on. Follow grave of all water. You come to Topless Mountain. Turn left to left ear. Follow nose. Go. You go now.
Oh, me go now.
You no go.
Why, he say I yes go.
Yes. Why you say she no go?
Yeah, why you say I no go?
She rain goddess.
Huh? You crazy. You no rain goddess. You drinking fire water again?
She rain goddess. You look again with closer eye.
I look good. Holy smoke signal. She rain goddess, all right.
Many moons we wait for rain goddess, and now she comes.
Look, fellas, this is all a big mistake. I am no rain goddess.
Oh, you yes, rain goddess.
You got me mixed up with somebody else. I'm no rain goddess. I even have trouble turning on my shower.
No mixed up. You rain goddess, all right. Look.
Holy smoke signal. Hey, rain goddess.
You do rain dance to bring rain.
Rain dance? Bring rain? Okay.
Wait! First we have ceremonial feast. Then you do dance.
Oh, okay. Hold the rain.
Prepare rain goddess for dance. And we get 'em ready, the big feast. Swifty girl, you hunt fresh game for big feast. Go. Wait! Oh, he forget arrows again. Younger generation, fool! Bring on ring goddess. You sit in place of honor, ring goddess.
Fellas, I keep telling you, you're making a big mistake.
Down!
Yes.
Now you eat 'em. Ceremonial feast. Eat!
Wow, what is this?
Raw fish.
Raw fish? What are you eating?
Chopped liver.
Chopped liver?
Buffalo liver. Eat.
Hammy.
You eat good.
I eat no good.
Now me smoke 'em pipe.
Oh, that's a pretty pipe, Chief. Did you make it yourself?
No. Me get 'em for Father's Day. Now you smoke 'em pipe.
No thanks, I don't indulge.
Smoke 'em.
Oh boy, how is that strong? What kind of tobacco is this?
No tobacco. Raw fish. Smoke 'em. Oh, you real rain goddess. Your face turned all color like rainbow. Here, drink.
Oh, what's this? Don't tell me, juice of raw fish.
You good guesser. Now you rise. You rise, rain goddess, and you do dance. You dance and bring rain.
But I can't dance. There's no music. I can't dance without music. Look, do you know stormy weather? No. How about April showers? Singing in the rain? Oh, it goes like this. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
Stop the music! We know wait 50 years for singer. Need dancer. You do dance.
Well, I don't think that I'll be able to bring any rain right now. There's an awful lot of evil spirits around.
Medicine man, you gotta rid of all evil spirits.
I tried.
Try schmy. Do it. Look, his evil spirit. Who's the medicine man?
So I missed one.
Evil spirit. Oh.
Hi, Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmichael?
What are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you. What is the meaning of that get-up?
I'm a rain goddess.
What? You a rain goddess? If you're a rain goddess, I'm an evil spirit.
Yeah, well, now you're getting the idea.
Oh, now you must be kidding. Oh, my. You a rain goddess?
Yeah, that's what they think. And they want me to dance and make it rain.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Tie up, people, spirit! Tie up, people,
Oh,
spirit!
wait, now, wait. Hey, fellas. Hey, look, aren't we a little old to be playing cowboys and Indians? I mean,
Don't play 'em games.
Oh.
You evil spirit. She rain goddess.
If rain goddess no bring rain, bad things happen to both of you.
Bad things? What kind of bad things?
We burn 'em you at stake. Her head we chop off. Chop, chop, chop.
I'll trade you my chop for your steak.
Mrs. Carmichael, this is no time for jokes. Now do something about that rain dance.
I don't know how to make it rain. I don't know how to do a rain dance.
Well, try. Think wet.
You dance! You dance!
How am I doing?
You're not thinking wet enough.
It's no rain! It's no rain! You dance! Dance! Ven a que jera! ¡Que para que se muere!
No, I didn't, but I think you stripped your gears.
It's no rain! It's no rain!
Oh, I can't make it rain. I don't know how to make it. It's raining! I did it! I did it! I did it!
Tie her up!
Why? You struck oil!
You struck oil! Oil no good! Put us in higher tax bracket!
Pardon me, is this seat taken?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm sure glad I could get here. Art Linkletter is my very favorite. I think he's just wonderful.
Personally, I can take him or leave him.
If you feel that way, what are you doing here?
I was out shopping, it was hot, and my feet were killing me.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the star of our show, Art Linkletter.
Welcome to the house party. What a warm and wonderful audience you are. And you've come just in time to take part in a most interesting and curious experiment about human nature. I'm going to go looking for a volunteer. Whoop! Look at that stoplight. Look at the red hair. It's beautiful. Are you wearing one of those new wigs, or is that the real color of your hair?
Well, shall we just say it's not a wig?
Would you mind standing up, please, and coming out in the aisle?
Me?
Yes. I'd like to have you on the show today.
Oh!
Now, don't be nervous. Just tell me, what's your name?
Lucy. Lucy Carmichael.
Now, do you mind if I call you Lucy?
Oh, not at all.
Well, would you mind telling me your age?
Not at all, 28.
Would you mind telling me your real age?
I certainly would.
Now, tell me, Lucy, who do you think talks more, men or women?
Oh, men, of course. They talk much more than women.
You think
women
so?
might have the reputation, but it's really just a false impression as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Men are always talking about something, about business or baseball. Any subject you name, they start talking, and you just can't get a word in edgewise. Politics, fishing tackle, guns, cars, or they just talk about themselves.
That's
Seems to me there's no comparison between the two, actually. Whenever I go out with a man, it's just a matter of sitting there and listening to him talk. Just the other day I would...
Well, goodbye, folks. Our time's up for today. Lucy, this is just a half-hour program.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she thinks that men talk more than women. Let's find out, shall we? How would you like to earn $200?
$200? Oh, boy, I'd love that.
Well, I'll give you $200 if, for 24 hours, you don't talk. You don't say a word, you can't utter a sound.
Not a sound?
And you can't let anybody know why you're not talking.
Oh.
You can't write any notes.
No notes?
No notes. Think you can do it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I think I can.
You do. Well, now, not that we don't trust you, but I think I'd better pick a volunteer out of our audience to kind of watch and report back to me if you do say a word or make it. Hey, you know she'll have to stay with you the whole 24 hours, eat with you, work with you, do everything with you?
Oh? Well, I have a very small bathtub.
Well, you'll get along, I'm sure. How about you, miss? Right over here. Would you stand up?
Me?
Yes. Did you two come in? You don't know each other?
No.
Would you be able to spend 24 hours with Lucy?
Well, if the price is right.
I think it will be, because in the event that Lucy says anything or makes even one sound, she'll forfeit the $200 and you will get $400.
Oh, you got yourself a stool pigeon. I'll do it.
All right, that's fine, Miss...
Cosgrove, Ruth. Ruth Cosgrove.
Lucy, Ruth.
How do you do?
I hope you'll be very happy together for the 24 hours. Now, Lucy, get ready, if you'll excuse the expression, to shut up. Because the 24 hours starts in just 10 seconds.
Oh, well, I'm just on my lunch hour. I got to get back to the bank, but I'm off tomorrow. Can't I do it then?
Oh, no. The 24 hours starts right now. You think we're being a little rough on Lucy? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll give her a little leeway. Lucy, during the 24 hours, should an emergency arise, you know, some extreme necessity, you can say one word, but just one word. Okay?
Okay.
That was it. Now, before we get on with the rest of the show, I think you and Miss Cosgrove can leave. So, goodbye, Miss Cosgrove.
Goodbye, Mr. Linkleather.
Goodbye, Lucy. Won't you say goodbye? Say goodbye, audience. There they go. Now that they're gone, I have a couple of secrets to let you in on. In the first place, we have a few delightful surprises planned for her in her apartment tonight. Then, in the second place, Miss Cosgrove is an actress who works for me.
about your job.
How do you do?
Hi.
Mrs. Carmichael, do you know where the escrow papers are for the Bradbury account? Well, gee, I'm glad you know. But the reason I asked is because I would like to know, too. Could you tell me? I see it's going to be your little secret. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, why can't you tell me where the escrow papers are for the Bradbury account? You lost your voice? Oh, laryngitis? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. But maybe you could write me a note telling me where they are. You hurt your arm? Well, you seem to be enjoying poor health. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, I don't have time for games. I want those escrow papers. Now, where are they? Oh, they're downstairs. Oh, good. I'll call and have them sent out. Mrs. Carmichael. Who is she? Friend of yours? Well, Mrs. Carmichael, I don't mind a brief social visit, but after all, this is a place of business. Would you ask her to leave? That. Well, would you indicate for her to leave? Now, look, madam, I don't like to appear rude, but couldn't you visit Mrs. Carmichael at her apartment? This is a place of business.
No, I think I better stick around.
Oh?
Just before she lost her voice, she pleaded with me to stay with her at all times. She said she doesn't trust her boss.
Madam, I am her boss.
Well, then her nickname for you certainly fits. Hiya, fatso.
So, Mrs. Carmichael, unless you have a reasonable explanation, you can start looking for a new job immediately. And stop staring at me like an overage orphaned Annie. Now then, I don't know whether you've lost your voice or your mind, but I have taken all I am going to take. Fatso speaking. Mooney speaking.
Dr. Metcalf's here to see you.
Oh, well, tell him I'll be along in a few minutes. On second thought, I'll be right in. Oh, and doctor, before we transact our business, would you step in here a minute, please? I'd like you to meet one of our employees.
Oh, fine.
Mrs. Carmichael. Over here, please. Over here. There we right. That's fine. Now, doctor, Mrs. Carmichael has been acting very strangely, even for her. She seems to have a bad case of laryngitis. Yeah. I wonder if you could give her a quick look, please.
Well, of course.
Thank you, doctor.
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm just going to look at your throat. It won't hurt at all. Mrs. Carmichael, would you please have a seat? I run across this on occasion. She probably never overcame her fear of doctors when she was a child.
Yeah. Well, now, Mrs. Carmichael, this is not the bogeyman, and heaven knows it's been a long, long time since you were a child.
Now sit! Mrs. Carmichael, would you please say ah? Well, at least open your mouth. Mr. Mooney, sometimes cases like this are psychosomatic.
Psychosomatic?
Yes. In other words, it's not anything physical, but something in her mind.
Oh, but that would require her having a mind.
It could be a recent shock of some kind, or possibly her subconscious recalled a frightening experience when she was a child. Oh, you were frightened when you were a child. Tell us about it. Bringing the cause out into the open might effect a cure.
What are you going to do? You'll act it all out. Tell us the whole sad story. Well, of course it happened to you. You small. Tiny. You. Oh, little girl. You a little. A 3-year-old. You were 3 years old, a little girl. All right. Yeah. Oh, a little 3-year-old girl. Oh, isn't that pretty? She's mowing the lawn. Oh, you're riding a scooter. I know, you're pushing a carriage.
Wheeling a baby carriage.
I was going to say that. All right. Now, little girl, 3 years, and the baby carriage was yesterday, and you lift it up, and something in it. Oh, yeah, something. Your baby brother is in it.
Your baby sister.
Well, what's in the carriage? What?
A robot.
I don't know. I know! Your father! He was drunk! No, what's that? Stiff and... I don't know.
A doll. You were wheeling a doll in your baby carriage.
Who said you could play? All right. Now, the whole thing. Now, you're a little girl, 3 years old, pushing the baby carriage with the doll in the baby carriage, and she's gay and happy and going along. I wonder where she's got... Oh, she stopped. She sees something. What does she see? Oh, what? Seeing something. You're looking at something. Gazing through the bushes.
The bushes?
No, Venetian blinds.
Bars, looking through bars.
Looking through bars, You were in jail!
Behind the bars.
All right, well, behind the bars, what does she see? Oh, that's easy, a monkey! A monkey! Stretching. Monkey doing it. Oh, he's itching and he's doing exercise. He's a restless monkey.
A gorilla!
A gorilla behind bars, and you were at the zoo! Wonderful. All right, now the whole thing. The little girl with the pram and the little doll in the carriage. She's going to the zoo, and she pushes the carriage on, and she stops. Now, she sees the gorilla. The gorilla in the cage. The gorilla grabbed her. The doll!
The gorilla grabbed the doll!
I said it first! The gorilla grabbed the doll, yes, and he starts to eat the doll. Oh, he tears it limb from limb, the legs, the arm. Oh, he enjoyed it. He loved it. Oh, that gorilla ate her little doll.
Mr. Mooney, this is obviously psychosomatic.
Oh.
Now, on occasions, it takes another shock to bring them right out of it.
Doctor, come with me.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, thank you.
Let me go.
performance. And just think, only 23 more hours to go without saying a word.
Take him up!
Mrs. Carmichael, you're fired.
Now, look, Lucy, I don't want you to think that I'm all bad. After all, if I can get you to talk, I get $400. But I like you. It's nothing personal. I really do like you. Well, just to show you how much I like you, I bought myself a beautiful makeup case today, and I want you to have it. Here. Oh, Lucy, come on. Let's be friends. Please, take it. Please? Come on. I am.
I want to thank you, Miss Cosgrove, for telephoning me. So you're Lucy Carmichael, huh? How dare you try and steal my husband? You red-headed hussy! You homewrecker! You ought to be ashamed of yourself!
Yes, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Listen, if you really want my husband, honey, you can have him! You can have his dirty laundry, too!
Does a Lucy Carmichael live here? I'm from the Acme Pet Shop. We have something for you. Come on, Hilda. Say hello to your new mommy.
Hold it, Fred! Nobody move, nobody gets hurt! You gotta hide me! I'm tired of running! Some guy's been chasing me for 3 years! Please hide me, please! I don't want him to find me! I don't!
Oh, so there you are, huh? Okay, Buster.
You'll never take me alive!
Get out of the way, lady! Lady, why did you help that guy escape? Oh, you won't talk, eh? Well, down at headquarters, We have ways of making you talk. You're coming along with me. And that goes for your husband, too.
Remember the little experiment we tried yesterday? What an experiment it's been. We picked a lady out of the audience, Lucy Carmichael. She was not to talk or utter a sound for 24 hours. And now we're going to find out whether she made it or not. Would you step out here, ladies, please? Oh, my. She looks a little bedraggled, and I understand she even spent a night in jail. But the question we're all interested in, has she kept her mouth shut so far? Ruth, has she?
She certainly has.
Oh, what's that?
I timed up. Oh, boy, I made it. I made it,
Wait a
Jimmy.
minute.
I made it. I won.
What do you mean? What is this?
My alarm clock. I set it for when my 24 hours was up, and I won.
Oh, Lucy, this is terrible. This is awful.
What's awful?
According to my watch, which is the official time, you still have 3 minutes to go.
Oh, no, that's impossible. My alarm clock's always right. It's never fast.
It is now. I set it 3 minutes ahead.
Oh, no! That's the meanest thing I ever heard
Don't
of.
hit her, Lucy. You get the money. You win. That was just a trick we pulled.
Oh, a trick.
That's right. Miss Cosgrove is actually a member of my staff.
Oh, no!
Yes, and so are all the other people you met in your apartment last night. Ruth, say goodbye to Lucy.
Goodbye, Lucy, and forgive me.
All right, I forgive you. Bye.
Congratulations, Lucy. You did it. Of course, you lost your job while you were doing it.
Yes, I did.
Well, we can fix that. Mr. Mooney, would you step out, please, sir?
Is Mr. Mooney here?
Yes, he's right here. We explained it all to Mr. Mooney, and he has something to tell you.
Hello, Mrs.
Oh!
Mrs. Carmichael, under the circumstances, you can have your job back.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney.
By the way, Mr. Mooney, you look like a good sport. How would you like to try a little experiment and win some money, huh?
Oh, the money, you're fine. Good, yes.
I understand that on occasion you get a little upset with Lucy.
Oh, you can say that again.
Tut, 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 tut.
Now, Mr. Mooney, if you can keep your temper and not get peeved at her for 24 hours, you'll win $200. But if you as much as raise your voice to her during that time, she will get the $200, okay?
Fine.
Time starts right now.
Good luck, Fatso.
He lost! I get $400!
Stand by! 1 minute to 0 hour. How do you feel, Wilcox?
I'm scared, sir. You make this sound like D-Day. Do they ever get dangerous?
Only if you stand in one place. Come on, boy. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Now!
Can you tell me where the dinette sets are?
No.
Here, hold this. How dare you? Come back here. Why didn't you stop her?
Stop who? Look, I just came in here.
Oh, sure. You probably work together. I'm going to report you to the manager. Mr. Collins, Mr. Collins,
What on earth? Oh, pardon me, madam.
Take your hands out of that. I saw that.
So
That'll
what?
teach you.
What? Look, I just came in here to get the dinette set. I can't even find out where they are.
Why didn't you ask someone?
I just tried to.
The dinette sets are in section E.
Thank you.
Attention, please. Handbags, counter 7, half price.
tell me where Section E is?
No, I was just walking on the street when I got swept in here by the mob.
What gets into these people?
It's these once-a-year sales. They go bargain crazy.
Well, it's just ridiculous to get so excited over a little discount.
Attention, please. Counter 5. 60% off on all those wonderful...
I want! I didn't think I'd ever get one.
Neither did I, thank you.
I thought you were a sales lady.
Me? Wait on these people? Are you kidding?
But that's my sweater now. That's not fair.
Sister, at a bargain sale, it's every man for himself. If you can't stand the heat, go buy retail.
Please, attention. All kitchenware is now half price.
One. I'll take it.
Oh, dear, that one. Oh, I should have warned you.
What about? What's wrong with it?
Well, nothing's wrong with it, but a very important customer named Mrs. Walker wanted me to hold it while she checked with her decorator, and she's coming back any minute.
Oh, but I don't see any hold tag on it. Did she leave a deposit?
No, she didn't.
Well, then it's mine. No hold, it's sold.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to... Oh,
Miss Murray.
Mrs. Walker,
Good news, Miss Murray. My decorator says I can have the dinette set.
Mrs. Walker, I'm afraid we have a conflict.
Over what?
Over me.
You! Get off my table.
It's not your table, it's my table.
Your table? Miss Murray, did I or did I not tell you to put a hold on that table?
Well, yes, you did, Mrs. Walker, but you didn't leave a
Quiet.
deposit.
I not only happen to be a close friend of the owner of this store, but I'm also a very large stockholder.
You can say that again.
Oh, Mr. Collins! Mr. Collins!
I got the dinette set. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It's about time someone told off that bargain basement bully. Now, is this a cash or a charge?
I'll write a check, but go easy on the tax or I'll never make it.
Now, let's see. Altogether, that comes to 99 and tax. $102.96.
What? 100 and... how does it do that?
Well, you see right here. For the dining room set, it's $99 plus the tax.
Oh, no. It's $66. Unless... I looked at it upside down.
99.
Oh, dear, my beautiful dinette set. After all this, I'm going to lose it on a technicality.
Oh, dear, I am in trouble.
You're in trouble?
Oh, yes, when Mrs. Walker starts throwing her weight around and then they find out I didn't sell you the set after all. Oh, brother.
You mean you might lose your job? Oh, now look, I'll get the money somehow. If I give you $50 down, can you hold the set for a week until I give you the rest?
Well, yes.
Oh, good. Then I'll write you a check for $50.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Lucille Carmichael.
Lucille Carmichael. Oh, thank you, Miss Carmichael. And I do hope you can get the rest of the money for the set.
Oh, so do I. Right now, it owns more of me than I do of it. Hello, Mr. Mooney.
Well, Mrs. Carmichael, what an exhilarating surprise. How nice of you to stop by on your day off.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And may I take this opportunity to compliment you on the taste and unaffected elegance of your attire?
Why, Mr. Mooney, how very sweet of you. You never noticed my clothes before.
Oh, I always notice what you're wearing when you come in to con me out of money.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, how can you be so aggravating?
I take nasty pills.
Now, this time I need the money for a very unusual emergency.
Mrs. Carmichael, you have told me so many wild stories about unusual emergencies that I find it difficult to believe anything you say.
Well, now, this is the truth. Stacy's department store is having a big sale. And I bought a dinette set that cost $66, but it turned out to be $99 because I was upside down.
That I believe.
Well, I wrote them a check for half, and they're holding the set for a week, and I've got to get the rest of the money, or I'll lose the set and the $50.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm fully prepared to give you an answer to your needs.
You mean you'll give me the money?
No, just an answer. Get a job and work for it.
A job?
Yes.
How could I get a job when I work part-time for you right here at the bank?
Well, get another part-time job. Moonlight. Department store is having a big sale. Well, they'll need extra help.
Oh, I don't know if I can get a job there, for heaven's sake. With a sale going on, everything's so mixed up and confused, it's a madhouse.
Well, you should certainly find a place for yourself.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
Now, look, either you get a job or you lose the dinette set and deposit by default. Now, it's up to you. I'm a very busy man. Goodbye.
Don't you ever take nice pills?
Come on, Mrs. Carmichael. Maybe you'll work out better in this department.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Collins. I don't know why I failed in the shoe department.
I'll tell you why. Because when a woman wants a size 5 shoe, you don't try to prove she wears a size 9. Remember, the customer is always right.
All right. Well, I didn't really like the shoe department. I was much happier in the perfume department.
I'm sure you were. You spent most of your time there ignoring the customers and sniffing the bottles. You were put in the perfume department to sell, not to smell. Now then, I hope you do better in here.
Yes, sir, I'll try.
Just remember, the customer is always right.
Yes, sir. Oh, may I show you something, madam?
Yes, I'd like a cocktail hat. I'm going to a cocktail party this evening.
Oh, yes, I have the perfect cocktail hat for you right here.
I would never wear that to a cocktail party.
Oh, that's what I said. It's a very bad hat for a cocktail party.
How about that one next to it?
Right here?
No, the black one, the pill box.
Oh, the pill box.
Yes.
Oh, a very, very smart selection, madam. Shall we try it on?
If you please.
Yes,
Please, miss, be careful. Are you sure that'll stay on?
Well, we'll make sure it does. We'll just put a pin in there, and it's also a very decorative pin. Now, oh, madame, that is so beautiful. This hat is really you. You couldn't have made a better selection.
Well, I don't know. I think
Oh, yes, we mustn't.
I I'll try this one. Oh, would you put it on for me, please?
Oh, madam, you wouldn't want to take this off. Oh, you just couldn't take it off. It's so perfect for you. Why, in my whole career, I have never seen a hat do so much for a person. In fact, I bet the designer made this especially for you. Or Elizabeth Taylor.
Really? Really? I do look a bit like Liz.
Yes. Yes, you do, madam, only prettier. Now, will this be cash or charge?
The charge.
All right. There we are.
Be sure to put it in a good box.
Oh, madame, you wouldn't want to take it off. If you do that, how would anyone know that you look so much like Elizabeth Taylor?
All right, I'll wear it home.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I only hope you don't run into Richard Burton. It would confuse the poor man so. Oh, you just look divine.
Oh.
Just divine.
Thank you.
You're ravishing.
Thank you very much.
You're
Please, and sit at this table right over here. Oh, miss, would you help me with this customer?
Yes,
please?
of course.
Bring over those hat pins.
Yes, ma'am.
Right here you are now. We put the bow there. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, it's just divine.
You again? I thought you were a customer.
I am. I mean, I was. I mean, I work here now.
Oh, the help we have nowadays. You've been haunting me all day. What are you doing in this department, anyway?
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Walker. I just go where they tell me to.
Oh, if I could depend on that, I'd really tell you where to go. Mr. Collins!
Oh, no.
Mr. Collins!
Not Mr. Collins again. Oh, dear.
Mrs. Carmichael, may I inform you that the sporting goods department is your very last chance to make good.
Now, look, Mr. Collins, I don't know anything about sporting goods. Can I try some other department?
In the teenage department, when two boys came in asking for records, you tried to sell them ribbons.
Well, their hair was so long, I thought they were girls.
Now, come with me. We'll see that you get suitably attired.
For what?
Well, the personnel in this department always dress in sports outfits to give the place a proper atmosphere.
Oh.
You see, these young ladies here, they're demonstrating tennis and ski equipment.
Oh, they look beautiful. Well, what'll I wear?
No, we'll try to find something that fits your personality. Mrs. Carmichael, I haven't got all day.
Well, why couldn't I wear something cute like that tennis outfit? Why did I have to wear this?
You never know when someone might want to host us for a live bait barge. Oh, may I help you, sir?
Why, yes. My little boy has been hounding me for some things for his birthday, and, well, I just wanted to make sure he can handle them before I buy.
Well, that's a very smart decision. What does your boy want?
Well, first of all, a pogo stick.
A pogo stick?
Yes.
Carmichael?
What?
Demonstrate a pogo stick for the gentleman.
Demonstrate a pogo stick?
Pogo stick.
One of these?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You see, your little boy will become an expert in no time at all. What else does he want?
Yeah, a pair of stilts. Are they very hard to use?
No. The stilts are very simple. I can even do the Watusi on stilts.
Just demonstrate the stilts. Leave the dancing to Fred Astaire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where are the stilts, sir?
Stilts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stilts are very nice for a boy. They're marvelous for him, too. Really nice. Very, very nice for him. Yes, they are. You know, they're wonderful things to have when you live in Los Angeles, because on a clear day you can see Catalina. Oh, you know something? skateboard on stilts.
No, Mrs. Carmichael!
I was just going to show him how to use the stilts the hard way.
Well, never mind, never mind. Give me those stilts.
All right. Oh, sir, how about a basketball? My, every boy should have a basketball.
He's got a basketball.
Oh.
Haven't you got anything new and interesting?
Well, yes, we do have a wonderful new item that just came to the store today. Carmichael?
Yes?
Come with me.
Yes, sir. Would your boy like a drum?
I wouldn't want to spoil the boy, no.
No, with all those things, I think you'll have a very happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Would you like me to deliver them today?
Oh, no, his birthday's not for 6 months. I just came in today for a ping pong ball.
Ping pong ball.
That's what the gentleman said, a ping pong ball.
Would you like a gift wrapped or do you want to bounce it home?
Deliver it.
Carmichael, you've just lost a customer.
I just lost 8 pounds. The nerve of that guy.
Can't you remember? The customer is always right.
Always right.
Mr. Collins, you're wanted in your office immediately.
Customer is always right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, may I help you, sir?
Oh, yes, miss. I'm leaving on an extended vacation Thursday, and I'll need this list of equipment.
Oh, all right. All of that?
Yes, my first vacation in 10 years, and my wife and I are going to make the most of it.
Oh, good, good. Well, you just tell me what you want, and I'm at your service.
Well, first of all, I'd like to see what you have in fishing equipment.
Fishing equipment. Yes, fishing equipment. Yes, yes, we have nice fishing equipment.
Oh, well, this looks like a nice rod.
Uh-huh, that's a beauty.
Does it cast well?
It casts like crazy.
Would you mind demonstrating it for me?
Demonstrating it, yeah.
Yes, I'd like to see how it is for distance.
Oh, for distance. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I figure you can get quite a distance on a little pole like this. I'll get good distance here now.
Oh, that's a splendid cast.
Ah, yeah. Oh, by George, I think I caught something.
Hello, Mrs. Carmichael. I know you're having a sale, but do you have to drag customers off the street?
Sorry, Mr. Mooney.
Why, Theodore, I thought that was you.
Vernon, well...
You two know each other?
Certainly, he handles all my financial affairs. Well, you just hooked the biggest banker in the city.
Oh, you should have seen the one that got away. Did you come in to see me, Mr. Mooney?
No. You'll never believe this, but I came in here to do some shopping.
Oh, well, would you care to browse around until I finish with this gentleman?
Oh, well, yes, I'll see you, Vernon. There's something in this other department
All
I
right,
need.
now what else was it, sir?
Well, now let's see. Skin diving equipment, swim fins, wetsuits, masks, spear guns, snorkels, and everything.
The whole swim diving, everything for that, huh? Well, I'll be right back, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Vernon?
Oh, yes, miss.
Are you getting everything?
Oh, yes, dear, and the service is excellent.
Well, thank heaven for that. I have been through the most terrifying experiences today.
Well, I see you've got everything.
Yes, I think so. I think more.
Not you again! Get her away from me!
Get who away from you?
Well, I don't know what her name is, but I think it's Typhoid Mary. Mr. Collins! Mr.
Please,
Collins!
Mrs. Walker, don't call Mr. Collins, not again.
What's going on here?
Mr. Collins, I will not have her waiting on me. I will not remain in the same place with this creature.
Oh, you're being very moody, pussycat.
Mrs. Carmichael, I'll attend to you later. Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Walker.
What can I do for you, Mr. Mooney?
Well, now, I need a handball.
One handball.
One handball, yes.
All right, I'll find a handball for you.
Yes,
Where are the handballs? Did you see them around
yes,
here?
yes, here they are. Here, right up there.
Oh.
There they are.
Oh, we'll have to get a ladder.
There must be a step somewhere around here.
Oh, wait, I know what I'll do.
Mrs. Carmichael!
Yes,
oh, no.
That's all right. Back up.
Oh, careful.
I'll get him, don't worry.
Can I be just now?
Oh, accident!
Now you'll get fired!
Well, that's the way the ball bounces.
That girl, an hour and a half. Mrs. Carmichael!
Oh, you nearly frightened me to death.
Maybe I'll have better luck next time. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, where is the Nicoletti file?
The Nicoletti file?
Yes.
Well, it's right here in my desk.
Well, why isn't it in the filing cabinet where it belongs?
Well,
Never mind! I'll be in Mr. Cheever's office. I'll be back in a few minutes. I have an appointment with Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney, the actor?
No, Mickey Rooney, the plumber. Of course, the actor.
What's he doing here?
The bank may finance an acting school he wants to buy. The Players Showcase.
Oh, an acting school?
Yes. And will you straighten out that file?
Yes, sir. Gee. Oh, good heavens.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Plummer.
What?
I mean, Mr. Rooney. Oh, dear, I got so flustered. And you startled me. Oh, and I got lipstick. Oh, I must look silly and stupid.
No, in fact, you look very cute to me.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Mooney will be back in a moment. I know you have an appointment with him to discuss your acting school.
That's right.
Oh, Mr. Rooney.
Oh, Mr.
Oh, I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Not at all. I just got here.
Yes, he just got here.
Will you get on with your filing? Now, Mr. Rooney, I was just talking over this school of yours,
Yes.
this acting school, with Mr. Cheever, the bank's president.
You were, sir.
We think it's a very interesting idea, and it has a fair chance.
I think it has a great chance.
Why don't you file yourself under Q for quiet?
Just saying I thought...
Quiet! And take that war paint off your face. You look like Geronimo. Now, Mr. Rooney, there is one question I would like to ask you.
Of course.
Are there enough people who want to take acting lessons to make this a paying proposition?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, most assuredly, everybody wants to be an actor. And acting lessons can help people in every field of life. Why, lawyers are actors, doctors are actors. Why, even bankers are actors.
Bankers?
Yes. Lessons give a person self-poise, confidence, and assurance, and can further their careers in every venture of life.
Oh, do you think acting lessons could further my career in the financial world?
Well, without a doubt. Why, you might even become president of the bank.
Mr. Rooney, I am a man of instant decisions. I shall take a course of acting at your school. And furthermore, I shall recommend that the loan be approved. After all, this is a good business venture, and you are known as a hard worker.
Well, any man who's paid the alimony I've paid has to be a hard worker.
Mr. Rooney, thank you for coming in.
Thanks so much.
Goodbye.
Thanks for everything.
Yes.
Nice to have met you, Mrs. Carmichael.
Goodbye, Mr. Rooney.
Thank you.
Mr. Mooney, I want to borrow some money from the bank.
What for?
I want to take acting lessons from Mickey Rooney.
You? What in the name of Betty Davis makes you think you can act?
Well, now, I did a lot of school plays. I played Mr. Roberts. I played Macbeth. I played Julius Caesar. And in Peter Pan, I was Captain Hook.
We have a lot of work to do. Let's forget that foolishness, please.
It is not foolishness. You're doing it. Why can't I?
Because I say no.
Oh, please, Mr. Mooney, please give me my chance, for heaven's sake. Please, please, please.
Mrs. Carmichael, must you torment me? Am I such a hard-hearted person? Am I so cruel? Am I so desperate? Am I a cad?
Oh, there, don't push your luck.
Now remember, everybody, acting is not just done with the voice or the body. It's done with the heart, the mind, the conscious, the subconscious, and the unconscious. We want to find out.
Pardon me.
Mr. Rooney. Oh, hello, Mrs. Carmichael.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me just a moment, will you please, friends? Why don't you just have a seat right over here?
Thank you.
I guess you came down to bring the papers for me to sign from the bank.
Well, no, sir, I'm here because I'd like to take acting lessons.
Well, I'm very flattered that you'd want to enroll at my school, but we don't just accept everybody. I mean, you have to have something.
Oh, well, you accepted Mr. Mooney.
He has money.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about, Mr. Rooney.
What is it you mean?
Well, I mean, I don't have any money. I'm flat broke.
What did you say?
Yeah, but I don't want free tuition. I'm willing to work around here in exchange for my lessons. I'd be very happy to do that.
Well, I just don't know.
Yeah, but now look, Mr. Rooney, if you accept me as a student, I'll work so hard. I'll scrub the floors. I'll scrub the ceiling. I'll do anything you say. I'll make Cinderella look like a lazy slob.
Now, wait a minute. You don't have to go that far. We can work out something equitable, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You're wonderful. You're so wonderful, Mr. Rooney, and I'm so anxious to work with you. You know, it certainly helped you a lot, those father and son talks that you had with Judge Hardy.
Now, look, don't thank me until you're accepted here as a student.
Oh.
And when I finish with these students, we can discuss everything later. Excuse me. Why don't you, everybody here, just take 5 minutes, will you, please? You can just take 5, thank you. Now, Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir.
You're quite sure that you want to become a part of the school?
Oh, yes, I'm positive, sir. Oh, I think it's so exciting. I just love showbiz.
Well, first, I'll want to test you, and we'll try some improvisations, if you don't mind.
Improvisation?
Yes, improvising. That's acting without a script.
Oh!
You see, you make up this whole thing as you go along. It's kind of like instant theater. You take a situation and some people stir, and the first thing you know, you've got to play.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yes. Are you ready for your first improvisation?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Now, I'll pretend that I'm your playboy husband and that you're my long-suffering wife.
Oh.
I've been out on the town, and it's now 4 o'clock in the morning. You wonder where I've been.
4 o'clock in the morning.
That's the situation.
And I'm
We're gonna
long-suffering.
improvise. Right. Now, I'll say action, and then we'll go right from there, right? Action!
Oh. Oh. 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, where can he be?
What's new, pussycat?
Don't you pussycat me, you playboy, you, staying out till 4 o'clock in the morning while long-suffering me waits up for you. Where have you been?
I've been out with 3 scientists.
3 scientists?
Yes.
What were you doing with them?
We made a very important discovery.
What was that?
Alcohol and gasoline don't mix. It tastes terrible.
Look at you coming home like this, and this is our anniversary, and you didn't bring me a thing.
Oh, that's not true. Darling, you remember that blue mink that you loved that you saw in the window?
Yes.
I bought you a mop, the same color.
Well, that does it. I'm going home to Mother.
No, your mother lives here. That's why I drink.
Well, I'm leaving you.
No, please don't leave me, darling. I need you. I want you.
If I stay, will you stop drinking?
I promise.
All right, I'll stay.
I'll drink to that.
You are sensational. I'm so excited being able to work with you.
Thank you, and I'm excited working with you. Now, we want to try something else.
What?
Now, every actor can learn something from animals. If you just watch their actions.
Oh, you got some animals around here?
No. I want you to pretend that you're a duck. Now, walk like a duck.
Walk like a duck?
Walk like a duck. Go ahead, be a duck. Walk like a duck.
How big a duck is it?
What is it? It's just a duck. Just duck it up a little bit. Right, let me hear it.
Quack, quack.
What?
Quack, quack.
That's good.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Quack, 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 quack.
Wait, what's the matter?
I just laid an egg.
What a great imagination you've got. Look, I tell you what, instead of a duck, now we will be chickens.
Oh, that's easy.
Let's be chickens, right?
Is that a new dance? Or a nervous disorder?
You see, Mr. Mooney, Miss Carmichael and I, we were just improvising, that's all.
I see. Well, whatever it was, I hope there's a cure for it. Mrs. Carmichael, what are you doing here?
Well, Mr. Rooney said that he might let me work here in exchange for my acting lessons.
That's right. That's if you don't mind losing a great secretary.
Oh, I won't be losing a secretary. You'll be gaining an ulcer. And now, can we get on with my lesson? I'm a busy man, and time is money, you know.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, suppose we start out with some animal imitations.
Animal imitations?
Yes, Mr. Mooney.
That's what we were just doing.
Yes, right. Now, let's see. You pretend to be a kangaroo. We'll start you off with a kangaroo.
I don't think
be
I
a
can.
kangaroo.
I don't think
I think you'd be a wonderful kangaroo. You're always hopping mad.
All right, that's enough out of you. That's enough.
Now, come on, let's see you be a kangaroo.
A
kangaroo.
Go
ahead, now.
I'll think kangaroo.
Think kangaroo.
I'll think hop, yes.
That's it. Yeah, get more bounce to your bounce.
All right.
That's right, bounce it up.
I didn't.
Oh, my goodness, Mr. Mooney, you certainly are a clumsy kangaroo.
Well, I suppose you would be a better kangaroo.
Yes, I can be a better kangaroo.
Now, wait a minute. Mrs. Carmichael, you make a fine kangaroo, but Mr. Mooney is a paying student. So if you'll excuse us, please.
All right, listen, Mr. Rooney, I'm anxious to get to work and earn my tuition around here. Just tell me something to do, and I'd love to get going with it.
Well, the first thing you can do is just to mail these letters for me, okay?
All right, put them in my pouch.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him.
Hey, that was great.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Carmichael.
I'm sorry.
Put the brush away.
Yeah,
find something else to do.
I was just trying to tell him he was good. That's all. That's what I get for trying to be
Oh, wait a
kind.
minute, Mr. Mooney. Here, I'll get you. Now, try it once again.
Oh, all right.
From the beginning, please, Mr. Mooney. Go ahead.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not...
Stop the pounding! What happened? The ceiling fell in, that's what happened.
Well, this place is falling apart.
Oh, Lord, get something to clean it up, will you please, dear? Look, when the bank gives me a loan, I'll have the ceiling fixed, okay? Try the whole speech again.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, you did too. You're just trying to ruin my speech.
I was just trying to...
Hold it easy. I came here for self-confidence and for poise, and I'm a nervous wreck.
Yeah, you, what about me? I've been working my fingers to the bone for a whole week. I haven't even had a lesson.
Now, wait a minute. I want you to calm down, both of you. You're both going to have a chance. Tomorrow night, our drama class is going to put on a little sketch, and you're both going to be in it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, where are my lines?
Oh, you have no lines, dear. You see, we're saluting that grand old art of pantomime.
Pantomime. Oh, that's where you open your mouth but you don't say anything.
Well, that should be right up your alley.